Hi everybody, so welcome to iitiansgateclasses. I'm Dheeraj Mishra, your mentor for General Aptitude and Engineering Mathematics. So in this session, I'm just going to solve question from 2022 as well as question from 2021 from the General Aptitude. So you guys can join the session since this session is live here, so you guys can have interaction with me and again 20 questions are going to be done today, right? So you have to see how to approach to any problem naturally despite you don't know anything, the background you can say. So the first of all we will solve question from 2022, right? For instrumentation engineering branch, okay? And this paper might be common to other branch of engineering as well, right? So I mean the questions from general aptitude you can say, which might have happened on the same day, right? So we will be solving for 15 marks here, right? So the very first question we can take here on the screen, guys. The very first question, right? So this question is from English, okay? Inhaling the smoke from the burning dash could dash you quickly, right? So the very first question is there. Can somebody tell me what is going to be the answer for this question? So inhaling smoke, okay, from the burning, okay, burning, what you can burn here, right? That is very important. So these are the words given, okay, and they have the same pronunciation. You can say tire and tear. Okay, this is tire and this is tear. This is tire. This is tire. Okay, so this cannot be the answer because there should be a tire, right? You can say T by RE. Okay, if you're going to burn the tire, so if you're going to inhale the smoke of the burning tire, okay, then you might get tired, right? So that is very important to keep in mind. So which option can be correct here? The option C will be correct, okay? So this is nothing but a, you can say, verb plus the first form of the verb, right? Okay, so inhaling the smoke from the burning tire from the tire, okay, from that could tire you quickly, right? So option C will be correct for this question. So anybody can solve this question, provided you should be very careful, while choosing the option, because all the options has got C. This option, this cannot be correct. This can also be not correct. Only the fight is between B and C, but again, you have to keep in mind these things, right? Okay, if you know the spelling of the word, right? So option C will be correct. Let us go to this question. Question number 2. Okay, this question is from geometry, and that too you have to just visualize the geometry and you can get the answer very quickly, right? So what they have given here is the sphere of the radius r is packed in a box of cubical shape, they are asking. Okay, so they have given here the sphere of the radius r. So the sphere is there which is having the radius r, which is packed inside the cubical shape, okay, like cube you can say. What will be the minimum volume of the box that can enclose the sphere, they are asking, right? So what you can do here is, let me take one, the one face of the cube, you can say. This is a cube, but one face of the cube, okay, we are going to take. And you can take one sphere inside this, right? So the sphere is going to be okay, sphere is not a circle, but yeah, this is kind of a sphere, you can imagine. So this is kind of a sphere, you can say, whose radius is going to be r, right? Whose radius is going to be r, and the side of the cube, you can say, I mean the one of the side is going to be, since all sides are same in case of the cube looks like this, you can say, yeah. This is a cube, but I'm going to consider one face of the cube, you can say, right? So this is a, this is a, this is a, this is a, right? So what you have to do here is you have to express this a in terms of r, right? So if you take a look here, so diameter of the sphere, this sphere has got the diameter, you can say 2r, okay, total 2r. So 2r is going to be a, right? 2r is going to be a, right? This is very important to keep in mind. So what is the volume of the cube? That volume of the cube, okay, is nothing but a cube, right? If all the, all the dimensions, all the sides are same, you can say a, right? You can say, right? So here the length, breadth and the height, all guys are same. So you can put here in place of a 2r to the power 3, which is nothing but 8r to the power 3, right? So which option can be correct here? The option D will be correct. That's it, okay? So if you know the volume of the cube, okay, and if you know the geometry of the sphere, okay, So this is very simple question. So option D will be correct for this question, right? According to the official key also you can match. Okay. Now let us solve this question. Question from pipe and cistern. You can say, okay, time and work, pipe and cistern. Okay. So what they have given here is pipe P and Q can fill the storage tank in full with water in 10 minutes and the 6 minute. Okay. So pipe P and Q can fill the water. You can say like fill the storage tank in fully with water 10 in 10 minutes and 6 minutes respectively. You can say, right? So pipe R draws water. Okay, another third pipe is there, that is R. Okay, draws water out from the storage tank at the rate of. Okay, so they have given here some sort of work rate they have given, right? That is nothing but 24 liter per minute. Okay, the PQR operate at constant rate. So they have given the constant rate is given. Okay, for PQR, if it takes 1 hour to completely empty the full storage tank, right, with all the pipes operating simultaneously, then what is the capacity of the storage tank? So they are asking capacity of the storage tank, how much the tank can store, okay, the water, you can say in liter, right? So this is very simple question, and I believe you guys can answer this question. Yes. So what will be the solution, guys? Okay, so what you can do here is you can consider that the capacity of the storage tank is just kind of x liter, you can consider, right? So just I'm going to solve this, so you can consider, right, or let, you can say, the capacity of the storage tank, capacity of storage tank. Okay, B, you can say x liter, right? Okay, so if there is a huge amount of water, so we always express in liter, right? Liter is a large amount of quantity if you're going to consider, right? Now what concept we are going to use here is, you should know that the total work is equal to what, time into efficiency, right? Total work is going to be what, the concept that we will be using, total work, time into efficiency, right? This is the concept that we will be using, right? Okay, so what you can do here is you just write down everything, right? So P, this is P, this is Q, and this is R, right? Okay. So time they have mentioned here, time is given as, you can say, this takes 10 minutes to fill the tank. This takes 6 minutes to fill the tank. Okay, you don't know about R. Okay, they have given efficiency, right? They have given efficiency here, right? Efficiency is given like filling per drain or draining. You can say efficiency can be like R can drain the tank, P and Q will fill the tank, right? So what will be the efficiency of this, guys? Suppose x liter water is there, the capacity in 10 minutes is P is going to fill the tank. So you can say the efficiency is going to be x by 10. Okay, liter per minute. Okay, this is very important. And the Q can fill the tank, you can say x by 6, right? X by 6 liter per minute. Understand? And here the efficiency is also given, that is 34 liter per minute. Okay, in the question it is mentioned, you can say. This is a very simple method that I'm telling you, right? Though I have told you many other methods in the classroom, so those method you can also follow, right? Okay, so if it takes 1 hour to completely empty a full storage tank, you can say, with all the pipe operating simultaneously, right? So you just, what you can do here is you can just write 1 hour means how many minutes? 1 hour means, you can say, 60 minutes, right? 1 hour is gonna be 60 minutes. Okay, so they have given here R draws water out from the storage tank at the rate of 34 liter per minute. Okay, so the second line will be what? So you can write this as x liter is there. Okay, the efficiency of the P is nothing but x by 10 into 60. Okay, plus x by 6 into 60. Okay, is equal to what, 34 into 60. Okay, this is how you have to do, right? So you just find out x from here. If you solve this x, right, so you have to just find x, right? So you have to solve this. Okay, so what will be this, x plus x, you can say that this is 6x, right, plus this is 10x, right, equal to, multiply this, so 34 into 60, right? Okay, so I think this is clear. Now, what you can do here is then if you add this, so it will become 17x is equal to 34 into 60. So x is going to be 2 into 60, which is nothing but 120, right? So you have got the answer 120 liter, right? So the answer for this question will be 120 liter. That's it. Okay. So this was very simple question, and you guys can do in this manner. Okay. Now let us move to next question. So yeah. So what we have done here is we have just equated. This is nothing but draining, and this is nothing but you can say the total capacity of. Okay. So let us solve this question. Question number 4. 6% PQRST is given. And you are sitting around a circular table, right? So you can take one circular table like this. Okay. And imagine these PQRST you are sitting around a circular table facing the center. So this is nothing but a center, not necessarily in the same order. Consider the following statement. So this question is from puzzle, you can say, kind of puzzle or reasoning based question. So start from these statements. So P sits next to S and T. You can say this is a P here, right? And P sits next to S and T, means P is a neighbor of S and T, you can say. So this is nothing but S, this is nothing but T, you can say, right? So P is going to sitting here. Okay, I believe this is fine. And Q sits diametrically opposite to P. So this is P here. So what is diametrically opposite? This is the Q position, you know. Okay, this is diameter. Okay, opposite to this, this Q is sitting here. The shortest distance between S and R, right, equal to the shortest distance between T and U. So you can say that suppose this is R distance, so there should be Q. Okay, understood. So this distance should be same, the shortest distance. Okay, so it means that R is sitting next to S and U is sitting next to U, right? So all these statements we have considered on the diagram. Let us see what question they are asking. So based on the above statement, Q is a neighbor of. So this is a Q. Who is neighbor here, guys? R and U, you can see, right? Okay, SPT are not the neighbor, so answer will be C. So this question was also very easy question, provided you have to just go through and place them all these PQRST U. So option C will be correct naturally, right? Now this question again, question logical question. Okay, a building has several rooms. Okay, so you can see these are the rooms. Okay, so many rooms are there, and doors as shown in the top view of the building given below. The doors are closed initially. So these doors are closed initially, right? What is the minimum number of doors that need to be open in order to go from point P to point Q? So you have to start from here, you can say. You can't go like this because there is a wall, you can say. So you will go like this. So this is the door number 1. You're going to open it, right? And then why you will go there? You can go like this. This is the door number 2, right? And then you can directly go to Q like this, okay? Because there is a open, okay? There is no door. So how many doors are required? Minimum number 2 doors are required, okay? So why you will go like this? You will not go like this. Otherwise you have to cross 2 more. So answer will be 4. But here the answer, correct answer is C. So this is very simple question. Just by making observation, reading the question, you guys can solve this kind of a question, right? Since it is a 1 mark question, so you should not take more than 10 seconds to answer this. If you have enough practice, you will never take much time. But if you don't have a practice, you are just going to practice during the exam only, then there is a problem, right? Fine. Now the question number 6, and this is a very same type of question they are asking again and again from the last you can say 13 to 14 years since the gate started, you can say 2010 onwards. uh, so rice, a versatile and inexpensive source of carbohydrate, hydrate, okay, is critical component of the diet worldwide. Okay, so this is kind of a positivity they are talking. uh, Climate change. Now something is written here: climate change causing extreme weather poses a threat to sustained availability of the rice. Now this is kind of a kind of negative thing they are talking about. If there is a climate change, so sustained availability of the rice, there is a problem, right? There is a threat, okay, you can say. But now scientists are working, so there is a positive thing, you see. Scientists are working on developing a green super rice, which is called as GSR, which is resilient under extreme weather, okay, conditions, and gives higher yield sustainability, right? Okay. Which of the following is a correct logical inference? So we have to find which one is correct logical inference, right? So let us read the options and go for the correct answer. So first option is GSR is alternative to regular rice, but it grows only in a extreme weather, right? So they have given this word only. This is wrong one, right? So this is wrong, okay, and it is not written anywhere. Just they are saying scientists are working on developing this, okay, which is resilient under extreme weather condition and gives higher yield, okay. So GSR may be used in future in response to adverse effect of the climate change. So this option can be correct. Okay, this option, because there is a effect. Okay, there is a adverse effect of the climate change. I mean, related to, you can say, rice. Okay, so GSR may be used in future in response to adverse effect. So this can be correct option. These are the wrong options. Like you can say GSR grows in extreme weather, but quantity of the year, this is wrong. Okay, regular rise will continue. This is wrong. So option B seems very nice choice. Okay, for all of us. Okay, so while going through the options, you guys will be able to realize that which option is correct, and 2 marks you can get okay quickly, right? Yes, Ravi Teja, you are correct. Okay, option B will be correct. Now this question is there, like a game consists of spinning an arrow consists around a stationary disc, okay, as shown below, right? So there is some stationary disc of this kind. This is a disc 1, disc 2, you can say. When the arrow comes to a rest, okay, there are 8 equally likely outcomes. Equally likely outcomes means what, guys? The probability of getting 1, 2, all are equally likely, right? It could come to rest in any one of the sector, you know, this is a kind of circle. So these are the sector. So there are 8 sector here, there are 8 sector here, right? Two such discs are used in a game where their arrows are independently spun. So these kind of games you guys might have played, right? If you're using different apps, so they always give you kind of spinning the wheel so that you can win something, some discount you might get, right? So in different online transactions, I mean online shopping, space. So what is the probability that the sum of the number on the resulting sector upon spinning two discs is equal to 8? Okay, after the arrow comes to a rest, right? So what you can do here is, what they are saying is there are 8 sectors, so certainly the probability of sum of 8, you can say, is going to be equal to total will be how many, what possibility will be, total is going to be 8 into 8, that is nothing but 64, right? Okay, because there are 8 sectors, and sum should be 8. Sum should be 8 means what, guys? Sum should be 8, you can say. Sum should be 8 means what are the possibility, you can say? So there should be, you can say, 1 and 7, right? And you can say that 2 and 6, right? 3 and 5, and 4 and 4. So if this arrow is gonna be at 1 and 7, you can say, for from sector 1 sector 2, so it will give you the 8, right? It is going to be 8, it is going to be 8, right? So this is one particular case that you can consider, and 7-1 also can be possible, 6-2 can also be possible, and 5-3 can also be possible. So how many cases are there, favorable cases? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 by 64 is the correct answer for this question, right? So it is just like a, throwing a dice, okay, and if there are two dice, so what will be the possibility, right? So in that manner, you have to just see favorable number of outcomes as well as the total, right? So this question was very simple, though the question looks very big, right? But answer you see is very small, right? So D option is going to be correct. So this question is from probability, and you have to use the classical definition of probability. That's it. Okay, so now question number 8, guys. So since you know that as long as you have attended my classes, I mean, okay, so as long as this, as far as this inequalities are concerned, okay, so the moment you see these questions, right, so you don't have to solve question also, right? See what kind of inequality they have mentioned here is, this is nothing but a strict, inequality. So if it is a strict inequalities, so the answer should be also a strict inequality. So this cannot be correct, this cannot be correct, this cannot be correct. Option A will be correct. You don't need to solve this question, right? So option A will be correct. So if there is a strict, you can say strict inequality in the question, so answer should also be strict. Okay. If the question has got slack, so answer should also have slack. Okay, these are the conditions that I have told you in the class. So I believe many of you can answer this question in 1 second. The moment you see the question and answer it, right? Okay, so option A will be correct. Now let us see this question, guys. Question number 9 from language of deduction, or we call it syllogism. Okay. So I'm giving you the best possible solutions, okay, which are needed to solve the question, and you can obtain 15 out of 15 from this paper. Okay, till now I got to see very simple questions. Given below are the three statement and four conclusions. So there are three statement and four conclusions are drawn, right? So based on the statement, you see here, guys, sum is given means you can say cross cross, and no is given tick tick, right? All means tick and cross, right? Okay. Now you see, guys, if you combine, this and this, right? You can say statement one and three, right? So here no conclusion you will get, right? Because you see the common is nothing but what middle term has got, you see here middle term has got what, okay, middle term engineers, okay, and engineers, right? So all actors are engineers, and you can say here engineer, some middle term is going to be you can say having, okay, the both process, right? So you guys can solve this kind of a question by using tick cross method that I have discussed in the class only, right? Okay. So what options they have given here is which one of the following. So Ravi Teja, can you give me what will be the answer for this question? Yes. Other people, those who are watching right now, there are many people who are watching, so they can answer the question. Yeah. Because already we have done 8 questions quickly, right? So one or two question you guys can also do. Yes. So yeah. So guys, so options you see here, what they have given, which one of the following option can be logically inferred? So only conclusion one is correct, right? Only conclusion two and conclusion three are correct. Only conclusion one and conclusion three are correct. And either conclusion three or you can say conclusion four is correct, right? So let us go through, okay, let us go through the options. So some engineers are not writer, and no writer is an actor, right? So from here you can say this will give us, you can say some or not, right? Because some plus no will give you negative only, right? So or you can say no actor is a writer, right? No actor is a writer, right? From these two if you combine, right? So you can say that no actor is a writer. So conclusion three will be certainly correct. Option A is correct. Oh, okay. Conclusion three is going to be correct, because if you take a look here, guys, so uh, here the, okay, this will not be here, right? So no, or 1 minute. I think this is 1 minute. Let me check out all the options. Yes. So if you take a look here, guys, directly, I mean, first of all, you should go for two sort of conclusion. We have got two sort of conclusion, right? One is nothing but immediate conclusion, and one is nothing but you can say main conclusion. So from this statement one, right? So you can say that some engineers are writer, or you can say that some immediate conclusion if you want to find, right? So some writers are engineers, right? So you have to be very careful. Sometimes what they do is they give you you have to find the immediate conclusion also, right? So the conclusion one will be correct here, right? Some writers are engineers. Since you can switch here, suppose this is A, this is B, you can say that some A are B, or you can say some BRA. This is the immediate conclusion that you can obtain, right? Now, no writer is an actor, all actors are engineers, right? So if you combine these and this, right, so you can't get like some actors are writers, right? If you join these two, right, some actors are writer is a wrong statement, okay? Because if you combine statement 1 and statement 3, so you will not get any sort of conclusion. The reason is both middle term has got cross, right? Okay, if you see, this is cross, okay, and this is cross, right? And this is nothing but tick and cross. So you can see engineer both has the middle term has got the cross, so this cannot be the answer, right? So you see fourth fourth option cannot be correct, right? So option only conclusion 1 and conclusion 3 will be correct for this question, right? Okay, this is very important to keep in mind. Okay, fine. So what will be the answer, guys? Option C is going to be correct here. Okay, option C. Fine. So let us go through this question. Question number 10. Okay. Which one of the following sets of the pieces can be assembled to form a square with a single round hole near the center? Right? Pieces cannot be overlapped. So guys, can you try this question and tell me which option is going to be correct? Yes. Which option can be correct here? Hmm. So question number 10, which of the following sets of the pieces can be assembled to form a square? So you have to form a square, guys. Okay. With a single round hole near the center. So one hole should be there near the center. Okay. And yes. So which option can be correct here? So near the center means what? Near the center. Okay. Pieces cannot overlap. This is very important to keep in mind. Yes. So which option can be correct here? So if you take a look at this option, guys, right? So if you try to put this, okay, take option C, okay, take option C. Okay. Yes, Ashish, you are correct, right? So option C, if you take here, right? So what you can do here is if you try to put this guy here, okay, and if you try to put this here, because what they are saying is, uh, this is very important. The hole should be near the center, right? Near the center, the hole should be, right? But if you take this and this, right? So you can't have the hole near the center, right? If you take this, join these things, so this can give you the near the center one. This cannot give you. This is not correct. The reason is there is no hole at all. So option D is eliminated directly. Okay. So I believe this is fine. So option C will be correct. So this question is like in the answer figure they have given some pieces, and in the question figure they have given a square with certain condition, right? So square is of this kind, you can say. And there is a okay. So this was all about 10 questions. Okay, and 10 question can be done nicely, and you can get around 15 marks out of out, right? Now we will move to 21 question, gate 2021 question. Okay. So whenever this kind of question will be asked, guys, so you can eliminate, try to eliminate the options, right? That is very important to keep in mind. Understand? Eliminating the option is very important. Chalo. So general aptitude, again 10 question we will solve, right? So what is the first question, guys? Question is from English, right? So instrumentation branch, gate 2021, the very first question. So getting to a top is dash than staying on a top, right? So than is used. Than means there is a comparison. You can say comparison. So this the word you have to use, which shows kind of comparative degree, right? The word which shows comparative degree, right? So the easier is going to be the correct answer for this question. There is no other explanation. Okay. Getting to a top is easier, okay, than, right? We always said, okay, this paper is easier than, okay, understood. I believe this is fine for all. So this is D option is gonna be correct for this. And the question number two is from, you have to find the mirror image about the text x-axis, right? So this is the x-axis where the mirror is kept. So you can say this is nothing but a water image. Basically, they are asking. Okay, water image they are asking, right? So since there is no water, they have kept the mirror like, horizontal, right? So what will happen is that the if suppose arrow is like this, and if you put this kind of a mirror here, so your arrow will become like this. Okay, that's it. Understand? So T will become, okay, fine, it is correct, and this will be R, correct. Okay, this, and yes. Hmm. This cannot be correct. Okay, remember, G will not be like this. G should be like this only. Okay, so G is this. So you can say that. Okay, what will be there? Like this. G should be like this. Always keep in mind. Okay. So Ashish, which option is correct here? Option C. Yes. Okay. Option C cannot be correct because this N is there, right? So you have to keep in mind these points, right? So this is very important. N is same. Whatever N is there, N is same here. That is wrong, right? So this cannot be correct. Option A cannot be correct, right? So this, yes. So in this case, situation will be like this only, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, you have to understand these points. So which option can be correct, guys? E will be okay. E will be same only. Okay, you can't say this option cannot be. So option B will be correct for this question. Yes, Ravi Teja, you are correct, right? So E cannot be like this. E is there now. So if you take like invert it vertically, so it will be same. Don't write like this. This is a lateral inversion. You can say, right? This will happen when the mirror will be kept along y-axis. Okay. So option B will be correct. Now question number three. What they have given here is, in the company, 35 of the employees, 35% of the employees, so drink coffee, 40% employees. So this is a two set problem, right? Two sets Venn diagram problem you can solve, right? So what you can do here is, since they haven't given total number of percentage, so you can consider the GT is 100%. Grand total is given 100%. Out of 100%, 35%, you can say that 35% takes what drinks coffee, and buy is going to be 40% employee drinks tea, so that is 40%. And the common, like both tea and coffee are being drunk by 10%. So they are asking n value, right? Simple it is. Okay, so what will be the answer, guys? You can say x plus by equal to t plus n, right? What is x plus by? So x plus by is given as 35 plus 40, that is nothing but 75. And sorry, this is nothing but g, right? X plus by equal to t plus g, right? So t you can find out from here. G is 10, so t is nothing but 65. And since you know that, okay, this is very important. So gt equal to what? Gt equal to t plus g, sorry, t plus n, not g. Okay. These are the equations that I have discussed in the class, right? So these equations you should know, that's it. T plus n. So t is 65, so n should be 35. Yes, Ravi Teja. Very good. You have done in 50 seconds, 40 seconds. Very good, right? That's what I want. Chalo, next question. Question number 4. It's a very simple question anybody can do. Despite you don't know anything, you can say, right? And in my class, you guys might have experienced. In fact, I have taught in all the batches, right? So you might have seen that anybody can solve aptitude for 15 marks, right? Okay. Like this is the circle, okay, and okay, these are the two operators they have given on P and Q. So these are the operators. So if you have got this kind of operator, so you have to do like this. If you have got this kind of operators, you have to do like this. So see, x and by, okay, so you can say that it x and by can be written as x square plus by square by x into by equal to, this is nothing but two circle along with dot here, right, inside dot. So you can write this as 4 upon 2. Simple it is. So x square plus by square equal to 2xy. What is this, guys? X square plus by square minus 2x by equal to 0. So x minus by whole square equal to 0. So what is x? X equal to by. Simple. So answer B will be correct. Again, this question is very simple. Okay, you don't need any sort of okay. So this is a observation and logical based question. Okay. So option B is gonna be correct here. Now let us solve this question. Question number 5. So four-person PQRS are to be seated in a row, all facing the same direction, but not necessarily in the same order. Okay. Okay, I believe this is fine for all. So four persons are there like PQRS. Okay, all facing same direction, but not necessarily in the same order. P and R cannot sit adjacent to each other. Remember that. Okay. Suppose this is P. So P and R should not be. So R has to be here, right? So they should not sit. Okay, somebody should be in between. Adjacent means they should not sit next to each other, or they should not be neighborhood of each other, right? S should be seated to the right of the Q, right? So you have to understand that. Suppose this is Q. So to the right of Q, S should be seated here. Okay? Now what they're asking is RS can be seated here also after R. Remember that. Okay, they should not. They did not mention here that S will be sitting. S will be seated next to Q. They are saying that S should be right to the Q. Right. Remember that. Okay. So this S can also sit here. Understand? So the number of distinct seating arrangement possible here is, okay. So you have to just take the seating arrangement. You can say this is PQ, you know, SR. This is the first seating arrangement. You can say now you can switch. You can switch. You can say that R will be here, right, and P will be here. This is second. Okay. Now in PQ, okay, you can say that R is here, S is here, right, and you can say that. This is P and this is S, right? These are the possibilities that you can say, third and fourth. Okay. Now in this also you can switch, right? In this also you can switch here. So two more possibility will be there. So you can say that there is R. Okay. So I think this is clear for everyone, right? So there will be six possibilities, right? There is going to be six possibilities, right? These are the four, and two more you will get. Okay, two more you are going to get. So understand. So this is very simple question. Okay, I believe all of you are getting right. So total answer will be what, guys? Total answer will be 6. Okay, so I can write all the possibilities. Okay, so what you can do here is you can take this q this side. Okay, q this side. Okay, so possibility will be q p s r and q r s p. Okay? So these are the two more. So total how many? 6. It is a simple counting procedure that you have to do. Now question number 6, okay, what they have given here is statement is given. They have given some either. This is a logical positive, you can say either P marries Q or. So there is a situation of either or, either dash or. So what they are asking is among the option below, the logical negation of the following above. Okay, logical negation. So P does not marry Q. How can we find? Okay, this is not correct. Okay, we can't say that P does not marry Q and X marries P. X does not. This is also not correct. This is also not correct. Okay, so logical negation should be like neither nor, right? So neither dash nor. Okay. So see, neither P marries Q nor X marries by. That is the correct answer for this question, right? So it's a very simple question, and if you know either or, neither nor should be the logical negation. So option B will be correct for this. Okay? Everybody understood this? So neither nor is the correct answer. So this question, 2 mark question, and very simple, hardly takes 15 to 20 seconds. Okay. Fine, let's move to next question. What they have given here is consider two rectangular sheet. Okay, so this kind of question was also asked in 2023 in electronics paper, right? Same type of question, but they asked something different. Okay, but this was a question based on folding the sheet. Okay, same question. So you see, this question was asked in 2021. Okay, and a recent question was asked in 2023. So if you are solving Ravi Teja, these kind of questions are only coming now. What you? I have done all the sessions, right? So you might have seen. It depends upon you how you approach to the problem, right? So simple questions, right? I have done all AE also, so you might have seen very basic question. Okay, so needless to worry about that. Question number 7. Consider two rectangular seats, seat M and seat N. So there are two seats, you can seat M and seat N. So of dimension 6 centimeter and 4 centimeter. So let me take two seats here. एक seat कितने की है? This is 6 centimeter, this is 4 centimeter. And second seat I'm again going to take, that is N. Okay, this is N, this is N. इसका भी 6 है, इसका भी 4 है. ठीक है. Now folding operation. So you have to fold it. So how you have to fold it, that is very important, right? That they have mentioned. The see, you should have patience enough, right? Don't be in hurry, okay? Otherwise you will lose 2 marks. But you see how naturally we are going to solve this question. I'm also not the expert solving this question, right? But I'm just going to show you, okay? Just read the question and solve the question. So folding operation, the sheet is folded into half by joining the short edge of the current shape. See, what is the short edge, guys? Short edge is going to be 4 in this case. Long edge is going to be 6, right? So you have to understand that. How many times you have to repeat? See, folding operation has to be carried out 3 times. And second also, for folding operation 2 also 3 times, remember. So folding operation 2, the sheet is fold half joining the long edge. So in case of N, guys, you have to fold it along long edge, and in case of M, you have to fold it. Okay, so what they're asking is the ratio of perimeter of the final folded shape. What is perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but the sum of all the sides. You know, whatever shape you are going to achieve, that shape, all the side you have to add it, right? So let us fold it. So I'm just going to fold about this. I mean, see, because this is the sort, so we have to join this, right? So it becomes like this. So it is going to be 4 only, but this becomes 3 because one operation we have folded. Now, which one is smaller, guys? Now this is the sort edge in this case. So you can say that I'm just going to fold it, right? So here now this 3 will be same, but 1.5 it is going to be right. Okay. I believe this is fine. Okay. Sorry, this should be 2. I have written wrong. So yeah, this should be 2, guys. Because this is the sort. Okay, now we are going to fold like this. So this and this should be folded. Okay, so your this longer will be half. Okay, and this is same. Again you have to fold it. So now it is very small, right? It is very small, you see. So you can fold it, so it becomes you can say that this becomes 1.5, and this is nothing but 2 only. Okay, so this is the final shape. So first, second and third, 3 times. Now in this case you have to fold. Okay, so you can find out the perimeter of this guy. What is perimeter of this guy? Perimeter is nothing but 2 times of 2 plus 1.5, which will give you 3.5 into 2, which is nothing but 7. Okay, perimeter of the rectangle is nothing but what? 2 times a plus b. Everybody knows. ठीक है. हाँ, इसको करते हैं. So long age is this 6, right? So we are going to fold about this guy, right? So इसको fold करेंगे तो कितना आएगा? long edge is gonna be shorter now, 2. Okay, it becomes half. Now long 6 is only, right? So again you can fold it, so you can say that it becomes, it is gonna be 1, right? Again you fold it long edge, right? So this is first, second time, and third time you do, so this becomes 0.5. Okay, so I think this is clear for all. So guys, you can find the perimeter of this, so 2 times of 6.5, right, which is nothing but 13. So what is the ratio? 7 is to 13. Sorry, this is not the correct one. So what they are asking is, you have to read the question also. The ratio of perimeter of the final folded sheet n. Sheet n का क्या perimeter है guys? देखो 13 है, right? And इसका 7. So answer will be A. How many of you got the smart way of solving this question? Okay, if you don't know the formula, still you can solve the question. कितने लोगों को समझ में आया? Please let me know in the chat. And this kind of solution you will not get anywhere, right? I mean, natural way of solving question. ठीक है? Fine. So this was all about this question. A very good question, you can say. Worth time spending time for this question, right? So question number 7, answer is A. Okay, this is wrong. This is wrong. If you find one of the perimeter, you can directly answer it, because you see they are asking, you have to very careful about this. Ratio should be like, first perimeter should be C10, and then fine. So this is a question number 8. Okay, so here they have given 5 line segment of the equal length. Okay, so they have given equal length, right? So all length are equal. PR, PS, okay, are used to form a star. So this kind of shape also I have told you, this is nothing but a starfish kind of a shape. Yeah, starfish. So you have to find the value of theta. Okay, and you will think that, oh, nothing is mentioned, how can we find the value of theta, right? No values are given, right? So what you have to understand here is, you should know some properties. uh, Suppose you take one circle like this, right? Suppose this is nothing but kind of circle you can consider. Okay, and if you join these point with radii, so if this is 2 theta, so it should be theta, right? I believe this is fine. So this is a theorem, you can say, kind of central angle theorem. If this angle is 2 theta, so this should be theta, right? This is a concept that we are going to use, right? Or you can also use other things. You can realize that there is a pentagon. देखो यहाँ पर pentagon है कि नहीं? देखो, there is a pentagon, guys. So what is the total angle of pentagon? All sides are same if you consider. So pentagon, total pentagon. There are various methods. I'm just telling you one method, right? So you can connect all these points with the circle. देखो ये circle से connect कर देते हैं पूरा. All. Right? So imagine that this is not, if you see from here to here, right? So if this is theta, you can say this is nothing but 2 theta. Angle is, this is 2 theta, right? 2 theta, 2 theta, 2 theta, 2 theta, and 2 theta. What is total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and total is 360, right? So theta will be what? 10 theta equal to 360, right? So theta will be 36, right? This is one way of solving question. Okay. Okay. And one more thing that you can do here is, imagine this is a pentagon. So pentagon में total angle कितना हो सकता है? What is sum of all angle in case of pentagon? So pentagon means side is 5. So n minus 2 into 180. This is the sum of all interior angle, you can say. So that is going to be 3 sorry, yeah, 3 into 180, which is nothing but 540. What is the angle between two sides, guys? So there are 5 sides, all are equal. So you can say that the angle between two sides is going to be 540 by 5. Individual angle you can 5. So 5 1 the 5, and 5 you can say. Okay, understood. So what you're going to get here is, so 5 1 the 5, and then 508. 808 you got, right? 808. Fine. I believe this is fine. Yeah. Then, so if this is 108, you can say, so what will be this? This is nothing but 72, right? 72, because they should be like 180 supplementary, okay? So 72, and if you consider this is nothing but an isosceles triangle, right? I mean, this is same, this is same, but this is not same. So two sides are same, two angles must be same, right? 72, okay? So this theta you have to find, right? So you can get so using the property of triangle, like theta plus 72 plus 72 equal to 180, so theta will be 36. This is also one approach, right? So I've given you 2 3 approach, okay? So you should not face any difficulty. See? One approach is this. Let us see this question. The function lambda is defined by, lambda is what? P and Q, P minus Q square, right? All these given, okay? Don't waste your time on writing, okay? So directly attack the question, right? So I just started writing, but I should not recommend anybody to write anything. Okay? So what you can do here is you start solving. So if lambda p, see, this is a function actually, right? So you don't have to worry about that lambda of that, okay? So don't worry about that. This is a f kind of thing, f of pq. So if you try to first of all resolve this, so lambda, okay, resolve this. So minus of what? What is this, guys? This is nothing but minus, so it becomes plus 1. Okay, I mean, this will be plus 1, okay, because minus of this is plus 1, and this is nothing but 1. Okay, upon, and what is this? This is nothing but, you can say, 1 only, right? So lambda 1 1, lambda 1 1 means this property you have to use, right? So it is nothing but 1 minus 1 whole square. So answer B. Okay, I think this is clear, because which inequality you have to use? Where the slack one, right? Because they are equal, right? P and Q are equal here, right? So you have to use this one. Don't use this. Many of you might go for this. So answer will be 2, but no options are given also. So answer will be B. Okay? And the last question of the day, that again the favorite question. Okay, the favorite question. The human have the ability to construct words entirely in their minds. Yet true, hai, right? We are sitting at our home, but we are dreaming about IITs, we are dreaming about ISC, right? And we are able to visualize everything, that after getting rank, okay, we have that kind of ability, right? Or we, once we will get a job, we are going to do these things, right? Which don't exist in a physical world, okay? So far we know no other species possesses this ability, okay? So we know that no other is, like, if you take other species, they don't have such kind of ability, right? So this skill is so important, that we have different words to refer its different flavors, okay, such that imagination, invention, and innovation, right? We have different words to refer to it, okay? Okay, so this is imagination, you can say, kind of invention, innovation. So based on the above passage, which one of the following is true? Again, this is an inference based question. So what they have given here is option A. No species possesses the ability to construct. This is wrong. So far, what they have given, other species, but they did not mention that no species, right? Yeah. The term imagination and invention refers to unrelated skill. This is not given, right? I mean, okay. I hope this makes sense. We do not know of any species other than the human who possesses the ability to construct mental words. Understood? The imagination, invention, innovation are unrelated. This is wrong. So option C will be correct, guys. Why option C? We do not know of any species other than the human. Yeah, this is what they have written. So far as we know, no other species, right? So we do not know any other species, right? Okay, who possesses ability to construct mental. Okay, so the answer for this question is C. So I believe this was all about 20 question we have done. Okay, we'll meet in the next session, and best wishes guys for upcoming gate 2024. Okay, and I believe that everybody's going to get 15 out of 15 from the session I given, right? uh, okay, so thank you so much, and yeah, keep watching and keep learning, right? Thank you.